Because the devil will not cause you to curse God. The devil will not make you hate God. The devil only has to distract you from him. Hi everybody, welcome back to another video. Welcome back to this series on how to get your fire back for God. So the first thing that we are going to be identifying, right, when it comes to getting your fire back for God, we are first going to identify some reasons why people aren't on fire, some reasons why people can't maintain that fire, or the reasons why some people's fire for God kind of like just falls out or dies out. But one of the main reasons why people's fire goes down, I say this out of experience, but I say this out of, I've seen it. I've observed people. I people watch. I watch people and I observe them. Normally, that's how the Christian life should be, from glory to glory. Once you start seeing someone doing certain things, going a certain way, I observe and I see them. I see how they go, I see how they do, how they move, the decisions that they're making, and then eventually I see how their fire just went out. Now, I think I just kind of like observe, because I first observe before I say, let me give advice or let me help this person. I observe. Let's say that I know someone who used to be on fire, and then I see them going in a certain way, right? And then maybe you try to check up and you're like, hey, are you sure everything is fine? Are you sure everything is okay? And then they'll tell you, yeah, everything is fine. Yeah, of course, I'm still praying, I'm still reading my Bible, this, that. But you can kind of sense that, this is, because honestly, when someone is on fire, is not something you speak, it's something that is seen. You can see when someone is on fire. It's not something that you proclaim with your mouth. It's something that is seen. When there is fire upon your head, you don't have to prove to anybody that you're on fire. You don't have to pretend or form big man of God or put some deep tongues to say, yeah, I'm on fire. You don't have to prove to anybody that you're on fire. We will see the fire. You know what I mean? So to just get right into the video, I would say that one of the main things that makes people lose their fire without them even knowing is distraction. I feel like many people don't like hearing this, but it's the truth. What could be the distractions? The worries of life. And I'll name them: school, your job, your business, your friends, whatever you say you do in your free time. Distraction. It always starts with little excuses. What are those excuses? Well, instead of you to pray this day, suddenly you just say, oh, I'll pray later, or I will study my Bible later. Meanwhile, you're scrolling on social media. I don't know, you're doing something else. Little by little, you're just putting little excuses. Oh, I have to study a bit more. Let me postpone Bible study. Oh, I have to do this final thing for my job. Let me postpone this prayer meeting that I have with God, this date that I had with. Let me postpone it. And little by little, you find out that you are putting excuses. Little by little, that's how your fire starts dying out. And before you know it, 1 month passes, 2 months passes. You realize you have not even spent 1 hour with God. You have reduced your time with God to 5 minutes prayers in the morning and in the night when you wake up and before you go to bed. God, I beg. With this series here was to identify one of the main things that causes your fire to die out. That is distractions. One thing that you could do is to take away those distractions. See, I had a period in my life where I had nothing to do. And I had nothing to do because I told myself I will have nothing to do. You know what I mean? I allowed myself to not be distracted with school, a job, or with anything. I purposefully told myself I will not scroll through social media. I will not scroll through. The thing is, something I realized about this earth, because many times when I go out for evangelism, I ask people about God and they tell me they don't think about God. And sometimes I wonder, why don't these people think about God? And it's because they are entertained. They are distracted with certain things that doesn't permit them to think about their reality, about their existence. I had a period in my life where I was extremely lonely, and I could understand why people would many times grab their phones, hold on to social media, hold on to different forms of entertainment, say, oh, I can't stay in my house alone. I always have to go out. I always have to be around people. I always have to. It's because many times we don't want to confront that loneliness that we feel in our hearts. Many times there's this loneliness, this gap, this thing. When you shut down everything that keeps you busy normally in life. You are left with you, your existence, your thoughts, those deep thoughts that many times we try to avoid. You are left with that. And those deep thoughts, you know what they say? What they tell you? What am I here for? What am I doing here? Is this what life is all about? Those are the thoughts that people don't want to confront. So we get distracted with movies, with this, with that, with extracurricular activities, all kinds of things, fiction movies, fiction books, everything. We get distracted because the devil will not cause you to curse God. The devil will not make you hate God. The devil only has to distract you from him. So distraction is one of the main things. So if you see that you have been distracted with certain things, it's time to put priorities. We are going to discuss that in our next video. Priority. Who is your God? What do you prioritize? God bless you guys. See you in the next video. Bye.